Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm King Tyson. Don't forget to subscribe. Like in the beginning or the end of my videos, like I always tell y'all, man, I'm so thankful for everybody, y'all. This love and support. Y'all watch me on a day-to-day. As much as I drop content, y'all catch it. Y'all comment on on my videos. Y'all write me sometimes on my emails. Don't forget email KingTyson713 at yahoo.com. If you want to get some advice or you want my opinion about something, hit me up. KingTyson713 at yahoo.com. Man, I just appreciate all y'all. If I tell y'all time to time, but I always want to say it again so y'all know, man. I just appreciate y'all support. When I first started doing these videos, this is more like, let me see if I could do this. I feel like I got a message, and I think people will like to hear it. That's men and women. So when I came out to do this platform, it was just throwing something out there. And the larger my channel grows, I just want to just show my appreciation. I just appreciate everybody, real talk, because y'all could just skip over my stuff and go to somebody else YouTube platform. But y'all, the ones who regularly tune in, I appreciate y'all, man. For new people that's tuning in, I appreciate you too, because you here, you listening. So evidently, I'm doing something right, because if this video is recommended for you, so that means my numbers is getting, my numbers are spreading out there. So I really appreciate that. So look, check it out. The topic is on this video: are hoes really winning? Excuse me, y'all. I'm trying to do this video. I'm under the weather, but I wanted to give y'all some content. So I'm just trying to get myself well. Every time the weather changes, I always get sick. So y'all just bear with me if my voice is a little more raspy or I'm not speaking as loud, because I'm really under the weather. So check it out. Are hoes really winning? That's the question that I hear men say. I hear women say, and this is my take on it. Are hoes really winning? You got to define hoes. I mean, because I look at it like this. Well, we know what a hoe is. A hoe is, let me say this. Hoe could be meaning different meanings. Like, as brothers sometimes, a man might, so his partners might say, hey, where the hoes at? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a saying for men sometimes, for brothers to say, we going to the club or something, or we in the spot, where the hoes at? Uh, as we get older, we probably don't say it like that. Some of us probably do, but some of us don't. Like, hey man, where the fine women at, or where the women at, such and such, or people say, well, the definition probably be a hoe is like a woman who get paid to have sex, or they get some type of if not monetary gain, they get gifts or stuff for exchange, for sex. It's pretty much what it is, right? So the question is, are hoes really winning? Because a lot of times women, I hear women say this all the time. They're like, man, it seems like all the hoes is winning. I'm a good woman. I can't seem to win like these hoes is doing. These hoes is they winning. They getting all the dudes with the money and such, and they seem to be riding off into the sunset. But let me say this, y'all. My opinion on this: are hoes really winning? It depends on what do you say is winning, because a lot of the times, let me just say it right here. I'm gonna be real with y'all. A beautiful woman, drop dead gorgeous woman, a woman with a bad shape, you know what I mean? A bad shape. I mean a bad shape, in fit, everything is on point. Those women, no matter what her past is, it'll be somebody that's gonna choose her regardless. It's gonna be somebody that's gonna step in as a man and say, hey, that's a woman I want, and that's just a fact of reality. Because why? Because men, we are visual creatures. We go off of we go off of sight first. Before we look into your heart, we go off sight first. We attract, what we see is what we attracted to. Now there's a difference between a man just trying to sleep with you, because some men ain't got no standards on who they sleep with. So it could be a woman that they don't find attractive, but they get with them just to get sex. So I'm not talking about that. We talking about relationship wise, taking a woman and you want to be with her. That's what we talking about. Taking a woman you want to marry, Now, let me say this. Back in the day, when you say women are hoes, we used to think about streetwalkers, women that was prostitutes on the corner, walking the street. That's what we used to say, they were hoes. So back then, we used to say, nah, hoes ain't winning because ain't nobody trying to wife up no prostitute on the street corner. So you could say that back then. But nowadays, things change. Now women are not so much. You still got streetwalkers and stuff, but more or less you got women who, move to the web, move to the internet, and they getting their money for sexual pleasure from a man. I mean, get money from a man giving sexual pleasure from the internet, and not necessarily having to touch a man. Women are making OnlyFans content. Women are making they selling on Snapchat. They do premium Snapchats. They selling photos and videos. Now a man don't have to give you money and have sex with you. Now you could just make take nude pictures, make explicit content, and a man is paying for it. So do you consider that a hoe? Some women still say that's a hoe. Some men still say that's a hoe. But these hoes, if you consider those hoes, then yeah, these hoes, they getting paid. They making their money selling content. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, these women really making bread out here. They making bread, no lie. You go to an Instagram model page, they got almost 1 million followers. They getting sponsorships. You see them with designer bags. A lot of times people faking the funk. People be scamming and stuff like that. And that's the world we live in. And they be faking like they got this glamorous lifestyle. But you got some women that's and let me say this, those type of women, I can't, I know a few women who was doing that, you know what I'm saying, and wouldn't no shame to their game. But if a certain man came with a high caliber guy that blue checked from Instagram, or he got the money, he'll fly them out. They make their money. So it's like the hoes, they moved up. It's like they moved up to a different way of doing it. But overall, you can still say they hoes, right? So the issue where it comes in is that when you say hoes is winning, so women, regular women, working everyday women, they see these women on Instagram. They see these women lifestyle and how they on these trips, because these women be going on out the country trips and all that. But you always notice you never see the man. You never see the man on those photos, and the man is the one taking the photos. Normally it's some man that's way over age, probably out of shape man, more likely. Another race, if we sticking within our community, black, probably not a black man, probably an older white man, an older let me just say another race of men that's probably not appealing, that's older, maybe 60s, 70s, who knows, who has the money. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that black men can't spend the money on women on Instagram, because it's men, brothers who do it. It's famous celebrities, actors, rappers such and such who do it. They do it. They'll get into the Instagram models DM or Snapchat premium, whatever, OnlyFans or whatever, and they do that. That's what they do. But so back to what I was saying, women see that and they say, regular women, everyday women, they see that and say, oh my God, they winning, because look, then some of them are getting married to dudes. You know what I'm saying? And my thing to this, ladies, is that like I told y'all in the beginning of the video, 9 times out of 10, those women are like, and I know women try to say, oh, well, anybody can look like that and they get their body done. Well, if that's the case, then okay, then if you want those same results and not be a hoe, then go get your body done. Go get your body done. I guarantee you, when you get your body done, I'm just saying out there, I'm not recommending anything. I'm just saying the response is that when women, let's just say they get their body done, they get a BBL, they enhance themselves with breast implants. I keep telling ladies, I want y'all to understand. Men, we love what we see, and men want a woman a beautiful woman on our arms. That's just straight real. Now, some brothers probably can't get that, so they settle the best way they can, if they're desirable enough. You got some brothers that got the money that can get the beautiful woman, but it's things that come with that too, by him getting a woman on that stature, and if he's not appealing himself, but he got bread, how do you know she really for you? She really there for you. She just there until you get until you run out of. Now I ain't gonna say run out of money until you stop giving, and then you stop giving, and she go on to the next. That's how it works sometimes in certain situations like that. But and if some women be smart enough and still try to get with the guy, marry him, and continue on with the lifestyle. But that's just the game. That's just the way it is. So yes, ladies, are hoes really winning? I'm gonna say, from back in the day, I would say no. But nowadays, women are, and so now regular women are starting to get their body done. And any woman that, and I ain't gonna say women that got their body done that's listening to this, or it's any woman who, who you are. You're a beautiful woman. You got a nice shape. You work out, whatever. You know the difference in the type of, the attention you get. You know how many men's gonna try to talk to you. That's just straight real. Like men love, we love what we see. And this is why I tell women, I'm really not, I try to not discourage women. I got respect and I got love for y'all, real talk. But my thing is this, ladies, I always tell y'all gotta put some bait out there. You want a man? Some of y'all struggling to get a man, or you can't find the right man. Y'all gotta put bait out there. And when I mean put bait out there, you gotta get yourself mentally and physically together. You gotta get yourself to the best of your ability. Where you can that's putting bait out there so a man can see, okay, all right, let me see what this about, and then that's what it is. So women, they put their bait. So these women, type of women that we calling hoes, these women putting their bait out there, and they know what they doing. They getting their body done, they getting everything right for them, and they putting the bait out there because they know that the men is gonna flock. They know men is gonna pay. They know men gonna wanna do whatever just to have their time, and that's just straight real. So if you consider that as hoes winning, then okay, you might as well say that. Now I can't lie and say, these women not selling down and getting men with money. I can't lie and say that. I can't, because it shows. I mean, it's a lot of dudes who is wifing these women up. But like I say, they wife them on the outside appearance only, And I know, ladies, you feel like, well, damn, it's supposed to be something more important than that. Yes, you're right. It is supposed to be important than just looks. It really is. But at the end of the day, I tell my ladies, men we are physical, visual creatures. We want the best woman, best beautiful looking woman as possible. Some of us can't. Some men, depending on how desirable he is to other women, can land that. It could be a brother that don't have money that can still get a beautiful woman on his arm. But at the end of the day, he gonna want the most beautiful, fit woman as possible. So that's why I tell ladies, always keep yourself up. Get yourself together. That's important. That is, I'm telling y'all, ladies, I promise you, that is very important to a man. How much is everything else important to y'all? Not so much with a man. When we with a woman, we want the best looking as possible. I've seen men, marry a woman who dumb as a box of rocks, can't cook, ain't got the best personality, mean, but she's pretty. I'm not gonna lie, men do that. Now, what he's going through, but after he get with her, marry her, how she talk to him crazy or treat him or whatever, hey, that's on him. But ladies, he still married her because of how she looked. And I'm just straight real. Men will marry a woman. Men, ladies, and I tell ladies this, men, we go off a sight first. Once we go off a sight first, then we try to figure everything else about you and see what we like about you and if we want to be with you. That's just how it goes. So y'all tell me what y'all think. Am I right? Am I wrong in this video? Fellas, you could chime in too. Ladies, you want to debate me on this, hit the comments. But to answer your question, all hoes winning? it seems to be that way because they learn to fix themselves up, get they body right, work out. You know, they know that this is the bait that's gonna get a certain type of man with money. So they feel like if I got my body done, I'm at the top of how I look. I'm not gonna settle with a man that ain't got nothing. That's not bringing what I want to bring to the table. So women, they figuring this out. That's why so many regular women nowadays who used to never would get into no kind of doing OnlyFans. You got regular women just jumping in. You know what? I see these women doing the OnlyFans. I see these women doing a Snapchat Premium. I'm going to do that and see how much money I can get. But then they don't get the money that these other women getting because you just a regular woman. You not all the way there yet. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you still got some brothers who would pay and stuff like that, but you're not making the top money that these women making. These women went the ultimate way to get themselves together physically. So, you know, it's just the bait. I tell ladies, it's the bait. You gotta throw the bait out there. Once you get the bait, once you throw your bait out there, you get your looks. And I'm not saying, ladies, you gotta be 110 pounds, 120 pounds. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you gotta be the best. Get yourself together physically. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, I'm not saying it gotta be a certain weight, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm trying to say, a certain weight. And I'm not knocking any woman that's overweight, a woman that's on the heavier side. I'm not knocking it because let me say this. There's someone for everybody. I would definitely say that. There's someone for everybody. Not everybody wants a woman that's 120 pounds, 115 pounds. Not everybody wants that. But what I'm saying is a woman would that's more physically fit. We gotta be real. We gotta be truthful. Those women they have, let me say this, they get a better opportunity. A better opportunity. I'm gonna say they get more choices. Just like a man who's desirable to women, a man has a more desirable choice of what woman he wants, you know. So, and that's what it's all about. I hate to say that that's what it's all about, but that's just the truth, ladies. Y'all want me to bring the truth to this channel. Y'all want me to not sugarcoat nothing and tell y'all the truth. It's the truth, brothers. I mean, some brothers probably argue with me on that, but deep down inside, men know, brothers, as men, and I don't care what race of men we are. We always want the best looking woman we can get on our arms. That's real. We want to have that. Yeah, I got the best woman on my arm, and when you go in a room, and also too, like I say, we don't want somebody to say, "Hey man, I could go see her, page." Now, see, that's another thing too. When you dealing with let's just talk about we consider hoes, like women trying to say women are hoes who do OnlyFans and Snapchat Premiums and stuff like that, exclusive content or whatever. You know, it do be hard in a situation where a man got to go through a situation where somebody can say, "Oh man, that's such and such. I could go see her." Da 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 da. Now, normally, that's why those type of women really don't get a regular guy. They normally deal with a guy who's out the way, probably, you know, way older, probably a different race, or athlete or rapper or whatever. They deal with those type of guys because, man, them guys in the industry, they don't care. Women get passed around, they don't care. I think that mostly matters to a regular guys, regular, you know, 9-to-5 guys. It's a big thing to somebody like me. You know what I'm saying? Like if we like, damn, you know, I could be with her, but somebody else that I know probably could see her exclusive content. You know, she on my arm. So, and men don't want to feel embarrassed neither. So, to answer my question, are hoes really winning? In today's times, in my personal opinion, women, yes. I'm not saying that a regular woman can't win. I'm saying that y'all considering hoes winning these days? Yes, they winning. They winning because they figured it out. They figured, okay, I'm gonna take away from the streetwalker scene, being on the street. I'm gonna take it to the internet. And these women making their money like that, whether they having sex with guys or not, for money, or they get money off of content. You know, they appear to be winning. You know, I don't know. I just go off what I see, and it looks like they winning. It looks like they, you know, and I'm sure it's always a downside to everything. But I use that to say, to segue into saying, ladies, learn from that. Learn from these hoes that's winning. Learn to, not saying learn to do exclusive content. I'm saying learn to get yourself together. I'm not saying, ladies, you should get your body done. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying get the best physically fit for you that you feel comfortable with as possible, because men, we are visual creatures. We go after the visual first. That's all I'm saying, ladies. Just being real with y'all. I don't want to sugarcoat nothing, ladies. I'm really coming to y'all as honest as possible, and not trying to cater to y'all, not trying to lie to y'all. I just want to tell y'all the truth, and it's true. Men, we are visual. We are very visual, and that's very important for a man in a relationship. Real talk, especially a man that's desirable. You know, if y'all just want a guy that's not desirable, then it don't matter. Then, you know, it don't matter. You could just, however you feel like waking up and not really putting yourself together, whatever. If you want a guy that's not desirable to most women, then it ain't gonna matter. But if you want a guy that's desirable, the guy that you can, you know, that's desirable to other women, then you gotta keep yourself up. You gotta get yourself physically fit as much as possible, because men that's desirable to other women, that's what a man wants. So y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm King Tyson. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Peace and blessings. I'm out.